Optimus Prime here, and I apologize for the buzzing in the background, but it's so hot today I had to have my fans going. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Revoltech Megatron figure. Yay! And he is the Destron leader. Megatron. Very cool. Hello. So he's number 25 in this series number. Non-scale action figure from the Transformers. See a little picture of the Revel joint there. Revel joint from Revoltech. Very cool. I believe this says, yeah, 2006. And at the bottom here, you get a nice picture of Megatron on this side. Very cool. In the back, you get different various poses with Megatron. Very cool. And I think what's supposed to be his bio. Okay. And whatever that says. And on this side, you get a little history of the Revel joint. Just showing you what it is and stuff. So, this figure was actually brought to me by the one, the only EmGo 316. Thank you so much for this, dude. I really appreciate it. And this isn't actually my toy. Excuse me, not actually my toy. This is Optimus 405's figure. I hope he's okay with me reviewing it before I actually give it to him tomorrow. There's a little rip up there in the corner, but that's okay. That's fine. I'll just open him off camera. And here we have Revoltech Megatron opened up and out of his packaging. And I gotta say, this guy is just stunning. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. That's really cool. I really like the way that they did this particular figure. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a comic book version of Megatron, because the head kind of throws me off. Let me see if I can. Can't really get a good look at it. Let me see if it shows a better picture on the box. Not really. I mean, if you can see up there, maybe, kinda, sorta. No? On the side here, not a really good shot. But his head's just funky. And it doesn't really look like the cartoon Megatron to me. It is cool. It's got nice red optics with black eyeliner, I guess. The one thing that does bug me about Megatron in particular is the Revel joints on the elbows. The waist isn't too bad, but just on the elbows, it's perfectly square, and then you got this hump. It kind of adds to his robot look, I guess. Whoops. But what I want to see if I can do, let me take this off for a second, is rotate. There we go. Maybe that'll look a little better. Just do that right down there. Yeah, that does look better. If you want to, you can rotate the Revel joint around. So instead of having a cross section, you have more of a silhouetted circle. And it doesn't look too bad from the back that way either. So just go ahead and do that on this side. What I do, take this joint, rotate it all the way around, and just plug it back into the hole in his upper torso area section thing. I'm gonna do. Come on, there we go. So that right there improves the figure a whole lot, in my opinion. Now, I'll probably put those back to the way that it was, just because I don't know if Optimus 405 is going to want to have them like that or not, but that's just a better way to display them, in my opinion. And you kind of have the same thing on the hips, but with the hips, you're going to have it no matter what. So, onto the articulation. As you see, his head is on a Revel joint. It's actually on two Revel joints. One at the actual head and one underneath the neck, which is very cool. Gives you a nice display ability there. And you have nice Revels off to the side. I'm just going to call them Revels. And to the front, they are really nice joints. If you saw my Jack Sparrow review, you know how much I love these. It's pretty cool the way that the arms are actually pegged in there. Take his arm off here. As you see, the Revel joint starts here, maybe. Starts here, and it's kind of in an L shape. And that part plugs into his hand, or into his upper arm. So, the Revel joint is like in backwards. It's really cool. So you get that, the bend at the elbow. Now I really like this little extra panel detail in there, that when you bend it looks like he's actually, you know, if you overextend it, yeah, it does. But leave it about there, it should be fine. They didn't have to do that, but it's really cool that they did. You get a ab crunch revel joint, so that's pretty cool. And even they painted the inside in there. So if you take his head off, you can see down inside there. Now, I'll just show this since I have his head off now. He does come with another head. And this one is actually kind of better to see the black detailing and red optics, so pop that on there. There we go. And yeah, the alternate heads, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but they just don't work as well as the original heads. Like this one, I'm having a tough time getting it in there, so I'm not going to force it and break it. But this head goes on there really easily, almost like this peg is smaller or something. In this head, it's the same way on Rodimus. I can't get his other head to stay in, so I just leave it as the standard one that he came with. It works fine for me. He does not rotate at the waist. You got the revel joint at the hip. Although on Megatron it's kind of hindered. Basically it's just to get a nice range of motion out of it. And basically 100 and, well, let's say like 89 degrees. Because it's not perfectly 60 degrees. Or 90 degree angle, whatever. And then you got the revel in his foot. So, you have it. I don't know why you'd use it, but you have it. Now, for a size comparison, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'll use you. Here we have, just getting him transformed here, a Minicon. Hooray! This is overrun compared to Revoltech Megatron. And not shabby, not too bad, accurate size scale, I guess. And here we have the other figure that I bought that is actually going to be reviewed right after this one. Hot Rod. Now as you see, I have Hot Rod on this display stand Megatron. Only because, well, he comes with one. I'm not sure if Megatron does or not. I know he doesn't come with this little black bit. I know he doesn't. But, so he's on the stand, so he's kind of floating. But, just to kind of get like a display option going on here. Now, you can have Megatron stand on that peg, but that makes them a little close, I guess. So, look for a review of him coming up shortly after this one. Put you back over there. Now, do I recommend Megatron? Kinda. For the price that he's going, I mean, the detail is just excellent. I left it out because I didn't know if that was worth saving or not. start it, because... My goodness.